Let us start with the very basic questions. What is the fundamental requirement of life, or we as humans? The answer could be multidimensional. It could be answered as food, water, shelter, sleep, novelty, and social environment, etc. There could be two ways of understanding the existence of life. One is scientific, and especially for the humans, the spiritual aspect of it. Scientific. We need to understand what is science or scientific. Science refers to a system of acquiring knowledge. The system uses observations and experimentations for the conclusions. And it is concerned with the physical world. Hence, science is a very dynamic system. The more knowledge we acquire, the more we understand the subject. Hence, it is possible that what we say true today may be proven partly or completely false as we gain more knowledge. For example, in the Middle Age, the Greek philosophers had suggested that the earth was flat. Most modern, the Big Bang theory. To simplify it, the universe emerges from a super force which comprises of four fundamental forces: the gravity, electromagnetism, strong force, and a weak force. 13.8 billion years ago, there was a big expansion of these forces. Hence, it is called as Big Bang, which led to the formation of atoms, and atoms led to the formation of stars and galaxies. What does this mean? The entire universe is made up of the same minerals and gases, like the planet Earth. They differ only in proportions. Earth emerges from the same source as the entire universe. The human body is made up of minerals from the surrounding environment. 99% of the human body is made up of 6 elements: oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus. Only about 0.85% is composed of another 5 elements: potassium, sulfur, sodium, chlorine, and magnesium. If you further understand it in depth, recently scientific studies have claimed that human body is made up of approximately 37.2 trillion cells. Cell is the smallest unit of life, and they are building blocks of life. These cells make different organs of the body. They need energy to sustain, which is provided by the food we intake and the oxygen we inhale. When we talk about science or the physical world, you would also come across with the term as metaphysics. The definition keeps on changing with time, and there are many controversies. But in simple terms, metaphysics is the study of yet unknown to the science. Spirituality. As of now, there is no widely agreed upon definition of spirituality. It is categorized as metaphysics, still unknown to science. The closest and the most reliable answer to this could be found in the ancient Vedic texts of India. It says a gold ring, a gold bangle, and a gold necklace are 3 different things, but they are not different, as the source is the same, which is the gold. Similarly, our waking state, dreaming state, and the deep sleep state are 3 different phenomena, and yet there is something common in all these 3 states: the I, which is not the 4th state, but all the 3 states emerge from the common phenomena which is termed as Turiya in Vedas. Understanding Turiya is a path of spirituality. What is religion? It is a set of beliefs and practices shared by a group or a community of many people. It arises from the intellectual power of humans in response to a certain needs of the corresponding time. Faith is central to religion, and faith is believing something to be true. Religion was basically to bind the societies together with a set of disciplines or laws and with a common faith. But eventually, in some cases, it became a power center. And in this power struggle, beliefs and faith got replaced by egos of few. These few had the ability to influence masses either by the charisma, character, personality, or they would do by force. Their egos, under the pretext of religion, resulted in violence against those who questioned the beliefs, as it was challenging their egos. Take example of Italian astronomer and physicist Galileo. He was put under trial and convicted in 1633 for publishing his evidence to support the theory that the earth revolves round the sun, and as the then established scriptures had placed the earth and not the sun at the center of the universe. Similarly, Albert Einstein was deprived of his post in Berlin and his property was seized as the right wing in Germany was offended by his scientific achievements, which challenged their beliefs. And today, religious violence has taken the center stage. There is a continuous struggle for religious supremacy. Is it really worth? If religion is divine grace and based on the words of the ultimate reality or God that exists, then why within the same religion there are different doctrines, sects, disciplines, divisions? Then is it really divine, or it is the aspect of the human intelligence? The adobe of God, heaven. Look around and we see different prescriptions to qualify for heaven. Descriptions of heaven are different to different faiths. Why God should construct another world when His creation, the earth, can itself be a heaven? Whether heaven is more of an idea that has been sold to us until there is any evidence of its existence. Today, why many, those who have the ability and courage to question, are leaving various faiths? Does it mean that the ultimate reality or God ceases to exist? Or it's the narrative of the human that was built over thousands of years is in decline? Today we see that religion is in decline in most of the advanced economies, whereas it will tend to grow in the backward economies. Religion is important to bind the communities together. The question is, can it be a replacement to the state and the governments? Every individual is unique, has different IQ and intellect. Religion can be a medium to provide different perspectives to know the ultimate reality or God, but there is no insistence. We may be looking at it in isolation. The answer could be to look at science, religion, and spirituality through the same prism. The ancient Indian text explains it in very simple words as Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The reality, the universe or the earth is one family, meaning everything that exists in the universe is interrelated and the source of the existence is the same. All things in our universe are constantly in motion, vibrating. Every object that appears to be stationary are in fact vibrating, oscillating, resonating at various frequencies. As such, at every scale, all the nature vibrates. Your thought and feelings, including everything in your subconscious, are transmitting a particular vibration out into the universe. And those vibrations shape the life that you live. This is simple how the universe functions. This is depicted in the ancient Indian text as Nataraja, the vibration of universe as a cosmic dance of Lord Shiva. There are sound waves emitting out of these cosmic vibrations, which is a very vast subject, and I shall try to cover in my next post. If we allow ourselves to some introspection, we may get the answers to many of our questions about today's world. We have stopped, or rather we are made to stop questioning. I would like to leave you with some of these questions. Did God made the man or man made the God? Are the humans first or the religion first? Would the religion be same if it was written in today's time? Who am I? What is the identity? What is the purpose? Thank you.